The Rap Roundtable.
Yes, sir. The Rap Roundtable is back for another episode of the Lunch Hour. Happy Good Friday to everybody. You know, in hip hop circles, Good Friday means something different to the rap heads. Once upon a time, the homie Yeezus was delivering some fire on Good Fridays. But today we have replaced Yeezus with a Good Friday episode of the Rap Roundtable. Your boy Job here, alongside Sincere the Rap Snob.
What up?
Alongside Dini the Balance.
May the force be with you.
And of course, alongside the homie Mace. And on this very specialist Good Friday, we got a little tweak in the format. We're not talking about any news. We're not reviewing any albums because, again, it's been real slow. All the heavy hitters haven't dropped. Some of y'all want us to review underground albums and all of that. But if you're not going to tap in, if the episode isn't about you know who, why are we going to dedicate that time to review it? Matter of fact, I would behave myself, guys. Make sure you hit that like button.
Shit. You know what? I'm
get that off.
You know, because
I'm gonna talk shit for you. Because y'all be asking for shit and then don't pull up when we give y'all the shit y'all ask for sometimes, man. Like that's just real shit. You know what I mean? So if y'all ask for some shit and we give y'all the shit y'all asked for, pull up, hit it with the likes, 200 at least out the box. You know what I mean?
And
tell a friend, get our subs up, all of that.
Facts. Real quick, a lot of y'all tuning in and you're not hitting that subscribe button. We've talked about it in the past. We appreciate you guys who pull in. Don't get it twisted. This is not a complaint. But if you do request something from us and YouTube doesn't put it on your timeline, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you get everything right on time. Like, subscribe, notification bell, tap in with us. And let's get it rocking. On this episode, we got a little plan for y'all. We're talking about the top 5 most overrated rap albums in history. We're putting a cohesive 5 together. Not 5 from each of us. We're putting the Rap Roundtable 5. Shout out to Beats, Rhymes, and Lists. You know, he's been delivering on all these lists. So we felt like we need to make a list of our own. We're not just swagger jacking out here. We pay homage when we get these ideas. Beats, Rhymes, and Lists. We got a few more lists from him that we're going to review in the future, but we wanted to give his site a break and do something more original for ourselves. Right. So, of course, you know, I'm gonna go to Sincere the Rap Snob first because when I mentioned this in the group chat, he was like, "I already got some albums on deck." Right. You know what? I've been thinking about what he has on deck this entire time. So Sincere the Rap Snob, let's start putting our pool together. What are your picks for most overrated?
I mean, I got number 1 pick right off the top rope, and I shook Twitter up. My Twitter timeline's been kind of active because of this. But
shout out Elon.
Yes. Jay-Z 444.
Wow, that's what we're going.
My
local celebrity rapper.
My number 1 pick for the most overrated rap album of all time.
Sin is right. He did have to with this shit.
Yeah,
all time, Sin.
All time, bro.
All time.
Like, no. You know what it is? You know what it is because it's getting there for me. You know what I mean? This is what I was saying on Twitter. Like, Dini, you got to get on Twitter so you could, you know, chime in on these conversations I'll be starting up, man.
Yes, sir.
Jump on board, bro. But again, shout outs to Beats, Rhymes, and Lists because he said something. This shit like really caught me off guard. It was just so egregious. He said that as much as he loves the KD run, he says 444 is like head and shoulders above it, above all of them. And I've read that and I'm like, nah, chill. Like to me, 444 was already overrated, but like that kind of statement just makes like it makes me gag almost. Like it makes me sick, bro. Like this 444 album, since the first day I heard it, I was like, nah, this shit ain't it. And then slowly but surely, like everybody was like, oh, but he was so raw and like so honest and so vulnerable, and the No ID production. And first of all, like. Number 1, the No ID production, as much as I love No ID, all respects due to No ID. I love No ID. His work with Common, his work with Kanye, his work with Nas, his work with Jay-Z in the past too also. But the beats on that album, to me, was not it, bro. Okay. It was not it. Like, for the most part, outside of like Story of OJ, which was an elite beat, like an all-time elite beat. Outside of that, and maybe like what's the shit? Family Feud.
Yeah, Family Feud.
Tough.
Family Feud was tough. Outside of those beats, like the rest of the joints was just like regular to me. Honestly speaking, just like regular. Jay-Z's delivery was snooze-worthy. And it's just all like the mixing wasn't all that either. Like the mixing was that left something to be desired. Like just all around, it was just like it wasn't terrible. I'm not gonna call it whack, like right out whack. But for all the acclaim and all the people lauding that album, I'm like, what are y'all listening to that y'all listen to a different album? Because when I hear all I hear is mid.
Damn.
All straight through. That's all I fucking hear.
Cold-blooded.
Number one off the top
list. Victory.
444.
Okay. Now that we got that off, who else you got?
All right, let me run off a few more. Kanye West, Life of Pablo.
Oh.
This is not a bad one. It's not a bad one. To me, his pinnacle was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Shouts to Jarv, who will always say that I was not fucking with Yeezus. And again, honestly, I don't remember, but I'll take his word for it because every time he says what I said, it sounds like something I would say.
Yes.
Accuracy, man.
But I came around to Yeezus. Has some joints. Shout outs to Dean. But the Life of Pablo, it's like Life of Pablo has some joint, but it was definitely few and far between for me. Even the joint with the like magnificent intro, Father Stretch My Hand. But once that intro is done, like the rest of the song to me, like if I play that song, I'm only playing the intro. I don't play the rest of the song. When he starts talking about like some chick with her asshole bleached, I don't want to hear all that. Get the fuck out of here. So Life of Pablo would probably be my number 2. I got a few more. Let me see. What am I gonna pick here? Lil Wayne, the Carter 3.
Oof.
Overrated. And just to keep it fair and let everybody know that I'm not just picking like popular artists or artists that, you know, like, because like, all right, I like Jay-Z, I love Kanye. Lil Wayne I don't like, but just to let it be known that I'm an equal opportunity type of person. I'm even gonna throw a Tribe Called Quest in there.
Oh,
Free Smoke.
We Got It From Here, their last album together. Yo, the entire underground, all of the Tribe fans came out in droves like, oh my God, this album is amazing. Now let's take a shit and I'm like, what are y'all listening to, bro? Like, I love a Tribe Called Quest.
Is that the album that had that radio single that was going crazy for a second? Somebody was singing on a hook and it was like, this album is like amazing. Like Tribe is back. Classic. What was it called?
This was from like from the 2010s. This wasn't from like I think it was 2016 it came out.
Yeah, that's the album I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Somebody was singing on a hook and it had like something always must go, some shit like that. I don't remember the words.
Right. Yeah. That one.
Yes, the album is mid. That album is actually mid.
2016.
Yes.
Job, you like that? You like that album?
No, I said the album is mid.
You said it's mid.
Oh, mid. I thought you said mid.
I'm gonna tell you why. We should have both known why the album was mid. You know why?
What's that?
The Walters loved that album a lot. They
loved it.
I can't say the other thing because they keep flagging us. So I'm gonna change it.
The
Walters love that album.
Shouts to Austin Reeves, man.
That's always a red flag.
Bro, honestly, there was like 2 songs I liked on that album, man. And I love Tribe from, you know, classic material way back in the day, but that wasn't it. I'm gonna leave it there. I've talked enough. I've ranted enough. I'm gonna pass it along.
So in the pool, we got Tribe Called Quest, 444, The Life of Pablo, and the Carter 3. What's the name of that Tribe album again?
We Got It From Here.
We Got It From Here. Bet. Macito, talk to me, man. Who you got for some of your most overrated albums?
Sin had some good choices. I'm not gonna lie. There's another choice that I'm clearing out for ISO for another member of the panel. I won't reveal what member,
Okay.
but I pray this member delivers on this ISO. I really pray he do. I'm gonna start with this. I didn't want to like list historical albums that I wasn't necessarily around for, that I listened to 10, 15 years after they dropped, and I decided like, hey, this ain't as good as they said, because I wasn't really around for those. So I wanted to pick some albums that released when I was in my heyday. You feel what I'm saying? That I just didn't get. You know what I mean? Number one, maybe like the most critically acclaimed album that I thought was like not as good as their other album, Hell Hath No Fury. This album was acclaimed in Double XL as a classic, in The Source as a classic. People, the blog, this was blog era, you know what I mean? The blogs love this album. Hell Hath No Fury and Purple Haze are our favorite two albums in history. And Supreme Clientele, we can't forget about that.
You got to be careful. The Walters.
Hey, my bad.
Me and Dini are sick right now, bro.
Yo, I'm frustrated.
Cincinnati, the Wolves. You know what I mean? Listen.
I don't even know this guy right now, bro.
I'm just saying, man.
Just
saying. Check the blogs, man. Check the blogs.
Who's this guy in the yellow do-rag? Who is he?
He said it's not me, it's them.
I don't know this man right now. That's my guy, but I don't know him.
But yeah, because I never even thought Hell Hath No Fury was as good as Lord Willin', to be honest. To me, Lord Willin' is one of the best albums of the 2000s. And I remember Hell Hath No Fury was like delayed for so long. You know what I mean? They had record label problems. I remember they had a single drop and then the album didn't drop. They came with the We Got It for Cheap mixtapes. It was like a whole saga behind this album. You know what I mean? And then it dropped and I was like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it got some joy.
It's not even as good as We Got It for Cheap too. Like, I was running that back.
Don't do that, Mace.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Mace.
I'm just saying, man.
Everybody got their picks, Dini.
You right.
I'm just saying, chat. If I'm bugging, y'all let me know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. This is what I felt at the time.
Talk to me.
Another album, and I feel like I might get some flack for this one, to be honest. I feel like this is another one that was hailed as like an all-time classic. You know what I mean? In its time. You know what I mean? You remember, we talking mid 2000s, early 2000s, late 2000s. This is when I was really on some listen to every album that dropped type shit. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm gonna be honest. The Minstrel Show by Little Brother. I always thought that album was overrated, bro.
Sin is livid. Sin is under attack.
Livid,
bro. That's so Job. I'm gonna try to get you next.
Wait. Hold on.
Place the heel turn up.
Job, you next.
I don't understand what's the criteria for overrated, because like, the Minstrel Show ain't like a high selling album.
Nobody asked Sin what his criteria was.
I was just saying, you know what I mean? I didn't know what this was an album sale conversation. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, this is an album that was hailed by hip hop purists.
Right.
We do rap roundtable, so we don't even really concern ourselves with the Walters and the
the experts.
You know what I mean?
I can't get over the fact that we're gonna start calling them Walters, bro. Like,
yeah, we gotta do Walt better than that, bro.
He's in on the joke.
You know, because he's down with the team.
Or Simon or some shit like that.
Walter's Parks now. You ain't know.
Shout out the guy Walt. Yeah. Home team Walt.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Damn man.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. But the Minstrel Show. You know, I love Little Brother. I'm not hating. We all know I'm under the camp that Fonte is Drake's true rap father in the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying they aren't as impactful that real hip hop heads knew that they were to that era. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to shit on Little Brother, but I just always thought that the Minstrel Show, another album that just, I felt at the time that had a story behind it, and it was supposed to be this super classic, like next level shit. And I was just like, it's cool. You know what I mean? I like it. You know what I mean? But I like the other shit better. You know, so those are my two. I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna spin back, see if we got any time. But those are my two. I wanted two of my era, and I knew, you know, my guys wasn't gonna be feeling them ones. But
wow,
I had to, man. I had to.
Dini, clean this up, man. Clean up on aisle 5.
What you got, Danny?
Yo, I'm gonna start off with something a little more recent, man. Mr. Mid and the Mid Steppers, bro. Gotta be on the list. It's gotta be on the list.
I've seen that one coming.
Aside from sending like 4 other niggas, nobody's listening to that shit right now. All the singles came and went. That was like, you know what that was? That was like, you ain't see, you know, you got family you ain't seeing mad long. They mad annoying, but you ain't seen them long. So when you first get around, you're like, oh, I missed this nigga. Then the annoyance sets in. That's what that Kendrick album was for me. Get it out of here.
Man.
It was good for a second, but yo, you kind of annoying, bro.
It's in the words of the Dini, man. It got some joints, but get it out of here.
Get Dini's take out of here, but that shit was funny.
we keeping it erect. Views by Drake. One of the most overrated albums of all time, bro. Yes, it has some joints, but as a cohesive body of work, shit is mid. Mesito. Pretty much everything after the Carter 2, bro, as far as in the Carter class. You can take 3, you can take 4, you can take 5, bro. Hold them L's close. Like, put it on your chest.
Cook, Dane. I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself. Cook, bro.
And I didn't get enough time to, so I threw one more in, and it was mentioned. It was Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But it did the joints I love. I love.
No, I said Life of Pablo.
Oh, Life of my fault, sin. Life of Pablo. You said. Yeah. So I got Yeezus.
Yeah, so you got Yeezus.
It's got some joints, but as a cohesive body of work, it's not something I'm going back to spin.
Agree with that, Danny. I agree with that.
Simple list.
Damn.
Agree with that.
So, you know, it's been a theme here, and I got a lot of albums I could choose from.
Right.
And, you know, I'm trying to think about what kind of show I want this to be and how serious are we going to be taking after this, because I know people are upset. But I could have went the Drake route, because I think, you know, Take Care, even though that's his one, overrated.
Oh, wow.
I think Views is overrated. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to beat up Drake today, because I just feel like he, even on those albums, when we say overrated, like what we're looking for, he's never gonna give us. Even when he rapped, he shared it with 21. So I'm not even qualifying Drake in this conversation. I'm gonna go back to 1997, right? And we've been talking about you know, a person, you know, Sin made a poll that involved a song, you know what I mean? From
Sin nervous, bro.
And there was a lot of hype surrounding this album, and they dropped a double CD, and it was, you know, there was some fire. But if you're telling the truth here, and that's what we try to do majority of the time when we're not being funny. But Wu-Tang Forever is overrated, bro. There's a lot of skips. Lot of skips on Wu-Tang Forever. Yes, Triumph is there. It's Yours is there. There's a lot of classic records. There's a lot of classic material on there. But there were a lot of skips. And if we're being truthful with ourselves, Dini, I see you over there. Don't listen to Sin. You know you hit the skip button a few times on Wu-Tang Forever, bro. People in the chat, y'all hit skip a few times. That album is not a flawless victory. Bro, Wu-Tang means a lot to me, but I have to be honest about that album. There's 36 Chambers. 36 Chambers is I don't even know what to compare it to as far as a body of work. That's almost like Jordan's 3rd championship against Phoenix, his magnum opus, Superman himself, unstoppable against Charles Barkley and the Phoenix Suns. Wu-Tang Forever is the fight for his life against Utah the second time. Where if it gets to a game 7, we don't know how that series might
We don't know.
But he was still great enough to get it done in 6 because Wu-Tang was still great enough to give us a double album that was still really good, but it's not what y'all say it was. It never was. I felt that way in 1997. I feel that way in 2023. That album is overrated. It has some really high highs, but goddamn, they could have got rid of at least 35% of that album. Overrated. My second pick, because I'm gonna keep it to 2, and then we can start compiling it. And all these picks are not gonna make the 5, but it's always gonna be To Pimp a Butterfly for me. That is that is the album that Sin and I will never agree on. That is the album that people, the Walters, laud egregiously. That album got overrated so badly that I thought he got the Pulitzer Prize for that album, not knowing it was Damn the whole time. I was getting that wrong for a cool 5 years, bro, until Sin corrected me on the podcast because they talked about this album, the think pieces surrounding this album. And yes, much like Wu-Tang Forever, there's some really high highs in the album because Kendrick Lamar's great. He's one of the greatest ever. He's a shogun at the moment. You know what I mean? But on that album, skip. I see what you might have been doing there, but skip. You know what I mean? You can keep that. It's jazz, yes, and I know, but keep that. Damn happened because To Pimp a Butterfly, overrated. Business needed to boom, and he never went back to it again because even on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, he tried to find a way to meet that happy medium of what he wanted to do and what the business of rap needed from him. I'm just saying, overrated To Pimp a Butterfly.
You might think that I am jotting down the list of all the albums that we've mentioned. I'm actually typing my resignation letter from the Rap Roundtable. I'm sick of y'all. Sick of all of y'all.
Don't piss this shit off, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Still mad since he
Wu-Tang
stopped
Forever not
talking,
overrated, bro? That's not 5 mics.
That's hard for me to say.
It never got 5 mics.
But they talk about it like it's 5. The people.
Niggas try to say that shit.
Like you said,
it's also the worst possible timing because the series just ended yesterday, and the episode was about the making of Wu-Tang Forever. So
it should have named that episode "Keep It." You know what I mean?
But that's why the episode ended, because after that, shit got light for a while.
It was quiet.
Listen, the Wu banner between 36 Chambers and Wu-Tang Forever, there was more legendary shit before Wu-Tang Forever than Wu-Tang Forever itself. We don't talk about Wu-Tang Forever like that. We talk about the Ghostface album. We talk about Ray's albums. We talk about Jizza. We don't talk about Wu-Tang Forever.
But you don't think it's a good like bookend? Like maybe not 5 mics, but it's not a good bookend to the run.
Yeah,
3.9.
It's a good it's like an Avengers movie. All right, you can't get everything, but we gave you a lot. You know what I mean? That's what it was. It was the Avengers. They became the Avengers by the time Wu-Tang Forever came out because everybody was singular stars in their own right. But not everybody, but the keynote members were singular superstars in their own right by the time Wu-Tang Forever came out. But it's like, and it was hard to replicate it because look at the shit they were doing before Wu-Tang Forever. How can you keep repeating that level? You know what I mean?
Well, how many mics you gave that job? Wu-Tang Forever?
Like 3.5. You know what I mean?
That's disrespectful.
That's
man.
a 3. That's a 3
out of 5.
That's a 4,
bro.
That's a good 4, bro.
Wu-Tang Forever or No Way Out?
No Way Out.
No, Wu-Tang Forever, bro.
I'm sorry. Wu-Tang Forever, because I'm thinking about Biggie. I'm thinking about Life After Death. My apologies.
I was trying to see where he was at.
Wu-Tang Forever. No Way Out.
Got some Jones.
It's just
No Way Out has the singles that we know
hits.
and a lot of bullshit.
A lot of fluff.
There's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit.
Nah, but overrated. So yeah. But also for the record, if y'all ain't been paying attention, I agree with everything Sin said about 444. Like I feel like that is the most overrated album of the last 10 years, at the very least.
Easily.
I think I feel like that's a consensus among us that 444 probably belongs on there.
Yeah.
Like,
so we got. I don't know where it's gonna slot, but that's where
we can start the. Yeah, we can start the list.
Let me just make sure that I did because I was jotting them down. Let me make sure I'm not missing nothing because I think I might be missing 1 or 2. 444. Okay, 444 Life of Pablo, Carter 3. I put those in there. I could leave the Tribe Called Quest out, but I mentioned it. Dina, you had Yeezus and
Carter,
Mr. Morale,
and Views,
and Views.
They can
throw what?
In our
trying to have Baylor.
No, we're not doing that.
No,
we're not doing that.
No,
we're not doing that.
I can't lie. I
Let's
thought
have that
about
conversation.
it, but
let's have that conversation.
Nah,
we're not. No, we're not doing. Nah, we're not doing that, bro.
It's overrated, man. It's overrated, bro.
Mace said it. That was Mace.
No, we're gonna talk about that as a family at a later date.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all
gonna let me cook then. Y'all gonna let me cook then, cause
yo, they're gonna
man.
They're gonna try to pull every single last one of our cards, bro.
Oh yeah,
they gonna get some TV.
All right, Mr. Morale, Views. You said the Carter. Well, we both said the Carter 3. So
Carter 3, 4. You can add it, bro.
Danny said a little way,
but
man.
basically.
The whole series after 2, bro.
That's what Diddy said. Diddy said as soon as they start rating him, he was overrated.
I'm thinking in terms of the one that has the most notoriety is Carter 3.
I'm gonna come clean.
So
the college dropout might should be in there too. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
We can't.
I've been trying to listen to the album for years, and I don't hear what you niggas hear, bro. I just don't hear
that, Joe.
Subscribers is
Did you? How did you feel about it in real time?
Didn't like it then.
What?
I liked
This is the first I'm hearing about this, bro. Like,
yeah,
this
album was tough, man.
The college dropout. What was the one after that one? The second one?
Late registration.
Late reg and graduation. The college dropout has a lot of this.
I'm a college dropout.
Bro, how did I not?
Contentious.
Hold up. How did I not mention 808 and Heartbreaks? You know how? I always forget about the album. Like I just. It doesn't even register in my.
I'm gonna come clean. I gotta go in the 5. I ain't gonna lie.
808s.
It always gotta go in that 5.
I like 808s, so
808s is responsible.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie. But
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
The album was not good, bro. Let's be honest here. It's not good.
You had Minstrel Show. You had Hell Hath No Fury.
Yeah.
Criminal Mace.
So it was tough just saying that. And what else?
Criminal Mace.
I got another entry.
Right now?
Yeah, actually.
I'm scared.
Thug Motivation, Young Jeezy. Thug Motivation 101.
I'm fine with that.
To me, people act like that shit is some type of it's dark and hell is hot or get rich or die trying moment. And when I called them local the other day, it got people upset in the chat. I looked up at the certifications. It's double platinum. It sold as much as Tony Yayo's first album, bro. Like,
whoa, shit.
Yo.
It's not if y'all go track for track, bro. If y'all go track for track, bro, it's not what y'all say. Top, bro, nigga.
Mace got to get muted, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo, he's out of line, man. He's out of control.
You need a break. You're muted. We can't hear you.
Take 5, dog.
It's over with. We're not going for that today.
Wow.
Slow down, bro. Let's get you back there.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Y'all officially can't handle the truth, man. I hate that for you, bro.
Nah, I got a show to protect. You getting out of line now, you know? Tony Yayo, wow.
Listen, man, the Jeezy fans will not put us out of business, man. I promise.
Wow.
Not today. In the Thug Motivation days, maybe it was fanatics back then.
Hey, man.
So we got 444 808s. All right. What we added to that? I think Wu-Tang Forever got to get on there, bro.
Nah.
To Pimp a Butterfly. That's a good niggas talking.
I let that rock. That one could definitely go on there. I'm with that. I
can go with that. I ain't gonna lie. I could go with that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he getting tight.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Send on fire under the beanie.
Put that there. Put it where it belongs. It's the right place.
Add it, dog.
Overrated.
They call that shit the greatest of all time, man. That's crazy.
Facts.
That's crazy.
I love to see it.
Send tight right now, man.
All right, so we gotta. All right, so then we gotta do Carter 3 in there.
Absolutely,
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Here y'all go, man.
We giving you no bias
yes,
here.
Sir.
We going to South America telling you shit is overrated. Honestly, I don't know. I think that Marshall Mathers LP might need to be in there too, bro. I
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Lie.
You know what's crazy? I had it down, and I was like, I don't even want that kind of smoke right now.
That energy is different.
I'm tired.
I don't know.
We may have to revisit that, bro.
Send it.
This is tough.
I do not want that on my conscience.
I don't know,
bro.
man.
Send it.
This is tough.
Marshall Mathers LP is not that, bro. Let's be honest.
Somebody just puked up their lunch just now, bro.
Let's be honest here.
Like, I feel like there's more overrated Eminem albums, bro. Like, niggas really act like that Relapse shit is good, bro. That's what I'm saying,
Relapse
bro.
is hot garbage, bro.
Relapse might have 2 good songs, bro.
But the thing is, Relapse is like low hit.
At least Eminem was good in Eminem LP days, though.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Like, bro was legit bad, bro.
I don't even feel like we're making a statement by saying Relapse is overrated.
It's the Marshall Mathers LP. Nigga was rapping about pop stars, bro. You know what I mean? Beefing with
that shit was hard, though. It was hard, though.
I guess.
Was it, dude?
What was that, 98, 99 type shit? Yeah, she was right.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, look,
I ain't gonna front on M right now.
Eminem LP is
I'm gonna come clean because
it's not some all-time like greatest ever shit, but it's a good album, bro.
Yeah, come on now.
Like people, the current narrative I feel is like when people criticize Eminem or say that like he's overrated or whatever, like the current narrative is, oh, y'all just saying that because it's suddenly cool to hate on Eminem or suddenly cool to hate.
No, it's not.
To hate the white guy because of
a long time.
Political reasons or whatever. I'm gonna be honest. I heard Marshall Mathers LP and I was like, give me some Shady LP back.
Mm-hmm.
I love some Shady LP. It's not a classic. It's not a 5 mic flawless victory. But when he put out Marshall Mathers LP, there was like I was like, I'm not hearing what everybody's calling this like some magnum opus and shit. And I'm like,
that first joint was hard though. You're right.
That was the magnum opus. He can't replicate
that. Was the 98, 99 joint.
99. But Marshall Mathers LP from the first time I heard, I was like, this is not my favorite thing.
Yep.
So
most overrated though.
But yes, it is.
Most.
Yes, it is.
Hey man, y'all threw 2 albums I actually like up there, so y'all can go ahead and throw that shit up there. We can make anybody mad, bro. y'all ain't mad making your boy mad. So what you mad about?
Listen, this episode started with Jay-Z slander. Local celebrity rapper got slandered at the top of the episode, so I'm not hearing none of you niggas. Deanie here trying to shoot Eminem bail. That's Marshall Mathers. You know what I mean? After you shit about Kendrick body work better than Eminem body work, nigga. You know what I mean?
As a whole package.
Yeah.
Mid-Steppers is not better than Eminem LP, bro. No way. To Pimp a Butterfly is.
I said the body of work.
The total.
Oh, you mean all the shit? Oh yeah. I mean
total body.
Eminem's body of work is like all time bad, bro. Like he put out 7 straight whack albums.
So you don't listen to
you still listen to
some duds.
So you listen
y'all gonna have to mute me again, man.
You still got it in the rotation?
Every now and then I go back to it.
Yeah, man,
you capping, Sid.
That wasn't convincing, Sid.
You capping, bro.
More convincing, baby.
Because here's my thing. When I go into the music app, I mostly stick with whatever's like most recently released.
Right.
So I just usually stick on that one page. So
boy, lying. A lot of stuff. He named some generic music app. Which music apps then? He said, "When I use the music app."
It's called the music. Yeah, it's called the music app. It's the music app, bro.
That's too much, man.
You do not listen to Mr. Morale. You rocking his classic shit for sure.
Sin don't listen to Mr. Morale, bro.
Nah,
he don't. Bro.
I don't. Butterfly
not anymore. Not
Mr. Morale, bro.
I'm telling y'all, I do. But look, if you look at my most recent additions, what is it?
Let's see.
I got the Rim joint. Larry June and Alchemist.
Yeah.
Add Larry June to that. I'm sorry, my bad.
What you mean?
Damn,
that just came out, bro.
Don't do that. Only because the internet wilding, bro.
Are they?
Yo.
You gotta get on Twitter, bro. You gotta get on Twitter, bro. Twitter loves this album, bro.
I'm shocked. I thought there'd be like more of a taste for certain niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. They love this guy. I don't see it.
Oh shit! Shout out to Larry G.
In our comments, they were saying they loved him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They were saying that.
It's a pretty good album. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty good.
Talking about album of the year contender, like relax.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
That's overrated. Nah, don't add it to me. Don't add it, bro.
I feel like it's easy listening rap.
Yeah,
it is. It's a smooth. It's smooth.
They got mad at me
back in the day when we used to be tweaking through the radio stations and we came across the smooth jazz shit.
Yeah, that's laid back shit.
It'd be like Kenny G and shit.
Kenny G, wow,
real talk.
Kenny G rap shit.
Perfect. Yeah, they got mad at me when I said he was West Coast West Side, but I'm like, you gotta think about his cadence, what he's rapping about. That's West Side Gun from Cali, bro.
Larry G.
Yeah. West Side June. I mean, it works. He's from the West.
All right, we gonna get people mad.
Yeah. I'm sorry. They're gonna go telling us again. You right. Right, so
we got 444.
We got 444.
Right.
Wayne.
We all Carter 3.
No, not we all. Y'all 3.
All right.
That's enough.
That's 3.
Enough, mates.
That's enough. 3 out of 4. 808s and Heartbreaks.
That was 2 and 2, to be honest. I didn't feel like
more than Views, bro.
I was on Dini's side with Yeezus, to be honest.
You want to swap in Views for 808s just to get the Drake fans mad?
I like 808s.
Drake albums that could go in there, man.
Nah,
I'd rather Views than 808s to be in there.
Niggas love Views like Views was fire.
Do they
really? Nah, they do, bro. They do. They really. Yeah. That's why I picked that one.
I'd rather Views than 808s.
If not that, it would be honestly never mind. But I was sticking more in the realm of rap. You dig? So, yeah.
All right. So what we got? 444, Carter 3, Views,
Marshall Mathers LP,
Mr. Mid,
and
we had to
Pimple Butterfly gotta go on there.
Yo, can Kendrick go on there?
I don't remember that. We cut
2 overrated.
We cut that. Didn't we cut that?
We keep it Mr.
When
Mid.
Did we cut that?
Nah,
we cut that.
Which one we cut? No, we didn't.
Sing Captain.
I remember that part, bro.
There it is.
Throw that MIDI in
there.
Y'all
don't remember?
Not at all.
We had a whole conversation. Throw
that MIDI in there, bro. Throw that MIDI.
Nah, To Pimp a Butterfly gotta go in there.
Pimp a Butterfly.
I put Mr. Morale in there before To Pimp a Butterfly.
I feel like niggas know Mr. Morale ain't it, bro.
That's why I gotta be To Pimp a Butterfly, bro. See? There you go.
Mesito, go on.
He's seen the vision. Most overrated.
Sin not liking this, man.
I mean, I'm outvoted. What am I gonna do?
There you go.
It happens.
You're still gonna listen to that. That's the album you actually listen to. Notice how he fought for To Pimp a Butterfly, but he ain't fight for Mr. Morale. He was ready
to throw Mr. Morale.
I mean, he said, if it gotta be one or the other.
Because you still listen to Pimp a Butterfly. You've not gone back to Mr. Morale. I have
no idea what I listen to and what I don't.
Nigga said, take the money, leave the weed, nigga. What the fuck?
I really have no idea what I listen to and what I don't.
Yeah,
what?
We can tell by your reaction tonight that you care about the Pimp a Butterfly way more than Mr. Morale, bro.
No, that's true. That's absolutely true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's your favorite child. It's like, you got your kids. Which one's your favorite one? The Pimp a Butterfly. You know what I mean? He looks around and sees if Mr. Morale's listening before he answers. That album ain't it.
Oh, man.
Okay, I like that 5. Chat, I know some of y'all mad at us, but as always, put your 5 overrated albums in the chat. Even if it's 5 local celebrity rapper albums, put them all in the chat.
Hey,
give us some talk about for the mailbag. You know what I mean? We've been building up some things on Twitter, some conversations about bias, some conversations about a few other things. So we're gonna bring that to the podcast pretty soon because it's been some really interesting findings about how ridiculous people actually are when it comes to having these conversations off wax. But as soon as it gets all wax, they tune changes. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. So say you got any updates for the people before we get out of here?
Updates.
You know what we got out? They haven't tapped in yet.
Oh man, you know, bro, it's late. I just had Chinese food. My brain is foggy, bro.
You're right.
What are you doing with me right now?
We got episode 68 right now.
Out now.
There you go.
We got
the Alchemist joints.
The Alchemist joints. Oh, the shorts.
Shorts.
Yo, fuck
Alchemist shorts,
y'all.
man. We got the King of New York debate clip. Y'all probably gonna fuck with that. You know what I mean?
Last week's lunch hour.
67, last week's lunch hour.
I
missed that, but y'all killed that one.
And we back at it on Monday. You know the vibes.
Yeah, I mean, Monday vibes.
Y'all just like we've vibes. Just like we've been doing the past couple of weeks, there's going to be a new poll up on Saturday based on the shorts that we've been putting up this week. The theme this week has been, you know, since Alchemist and Larry June dropped, I figured it'd be cool to highlight some Alchemist classics. You know what I mean? So the poll is going to be, you know, what's the hottest Alchemist joint he ever produced? You know what I mean? You know, we got Jadakiss in there. We got Prodigy. Of course, we got Nas. We got Styles P, and then one more tomorrow. Look out for that. The fifth pick is.
Well, it will be technically today. Look out for it later today.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
You know what I mean? What was I gonna say? Please vote fairly when that poll comes up because y'all, you know.
Bias.
You know what I'm saying? The numbers been looking real shaky.
Poll numbers been looking a little shaky. Yeah.
If we talked the way y'all voted, y'all would kill us for it. So be fair.
Be very fair.
Dini, take us home.
Y'all know the vibes, man. You heard what my brother said, man. Tap in on all that shit we got cooking because we are cooking for you. Fuck with y'all all day, every day. Shout out to Job, the point guard. Shout out to Sincere, the rap snob. Shout out to Macito, the voice of the industry. I'm Dini, the balance of the force, and with our powers combined, we the rap round table. We at it,
sir.